I have too many ideas, too many light bulbs. This is crazy. So, I was, a friend stopped by. He was shooting some drone footage of our park here, and he needed to offload, or he needed to dump the files. So I whipped out this thumb drive that I kind of dug through my stuff. I was like, yeah, I got a thumb drive here. So I pulled out the thumb drive, stuck it in, and went to clear the files off here. One of the files was one of a project I did for my online school, my online schooling about a year ago. And I never finished my degree, so I never really did anything with this. But this specific project was a really fun project. We were creating an app and like marketing our app and like building kind of the user interface design of the app. We had to come up with a business. We can use an existing business or come up with a new business. And I came up with a new business. I just used one of my business ideas at the time. And I don't know why this business, I never wrote it down anywhere other than like all of the stuff of this project. And so I totally like forgot about it. Like I have too many light bulbs, so there's just like so much stuff. And I only since started organizing all my ideas in one place. And so this one, like I'm so happy that I have this file because it's like, it makes so much more sense even now, like a year later. It's like, holy crap, this is so relevant. I can't believe I almost lost this. So essentially, it's called Camco, and it's Campus Collective. So Camco, Campus Collective. And it's my tagline is dedicated steady space for online students. So essentially it's a co-working space that acts as like a campus hub for online students from a bunch of different schools. So say you have people that go to like their state universities, but it's a satellite from a different city, or you have someone going to a school across the nation, or like one of these like online schools like Phoenix University or like Full Sail University or these other schools like that. They don't have the resources, and really like this idea came from because I was going to Full Sail University for online marketing. Internet marketing is the official degree. Never got it. Never finished. And it was just like, man, you're so disconnected. Like you only have like when you log on your computer, that's it. That's your school. And as soon as you're out of it, it's like you're surrounded by just like regular life. There's like no natural transition. So you really have this big gap between a university or college, like a physical college experience, and then like online. And online is like merely like whatever you put yourself into. Like you have to go force yourself into it. And so this campus collective, this Camco idea, kind of spawned out of that. Like I'm really attracted to the co-working model. I'm doing that here at this food park. It's kind of the same collective mentality, and all of my projects are starting to come to this singular like base vision of collective mentality. So some of like the highlights of Campus Collective are like you would pay for it through your tuition. So as far as a sustainable business model, the school would actually work it into tuition, which is great because something like $200 a month is nothing compared to what you're paying for the actual classes. And so it's easier to work it in. You're not making sales directly to the students. It's something that's like almost a benefit to the college. So it benefits the college because it's something they can offer to their students. And so I think for the sustainability of the business model, it's definitely a easy pitch on that side of things. And then the other side of that is like a student, maybe their college didn't offer it, or they're not in that program or whatever, they can actually take out a student style loan. I don't know how loans work, so I'll have to do some research on this side of it, but it'd be cool to where a student could take out a loan to where there's no payments due until they finish their degree, or they stop, like in the same style of like a school loan. It's just so available right now because there's so many online schools. There's such a big gap there, and what it does is it brings like all these people that are going to online school, like just even in the small city of Vancouver outside of Portland, this Vancouver, like I meet people all the time that are going to online school, and it's like, what if there was this hub where we were all there, like having that experience together, and like maybe we're not taking the same classes, which most of the case that's pretty consistent even on a college campus. All of your friends, the people you hang out with, you're not necessarily in the same classes all the time with them. But then you also have some of the benefits of being on a campus while still like in your hometown or whatever, whatever reason why you're not going to the campus. You have, study sessions, you have tutors, you have meetups, you have associations. And then you also have like special events where you have speakers come and speak at the Camco campus, the Campus Collective. And then you have like local businesses put on, we help organize job fairs, a modern version of what a job fair would be. And it's like recruiters that come in and talk to, the people at the Campus Collective, and it's like another benefit event of being that. And then you have intramural sports, like you have like a community director or community manager over each location, and they're managing all the people within there, and you have enough people within the umbrella to where you can organize these things and offer these things that basically you're emulating what a campus does, and you're getting rid of all the bullshit, party city, like I'm just here to smash girls and get drunk. It's like, okay, obviously you're going to online school, which means you're like balancing some sort of life on top of that. So it means you have a little bit more responsibility than just like giving up everything and just partying for 4 years. So there's that nice balance of it's like a realistic, like most people that go to this are going to have a little more like motivation and intentional like approach to the school side of things. And I think it kind of creates that nice hybrid between a campus and like an actual school campus, college campus, and like the real world, and you have that nice hybrid, and all of these events and all of these resources you're providing are only helping bridge that gap and making that online degree that much more valuable to the student. And it's crazy because it's like once you sell the college, the concept sells itself, because that's a huge benefit for them to promote. And like imagine a college like this Portland, so say we have a Camco, a Campus Collective location here in Portland, and it's exclusively online students, and the University of Arizona is trying to advertise to people up here in Portland. Well, they can advertise up here and say, do our online school, but not just on our online school, we actually have a campus you can go to. Like you take our online school and then you're part of this campus. Like how cool would that be for the college to be able to advertise that? So it just bolsters this whole online education, which I think is the future anyway. I think this campus bullshit is like, so overinflated that like people are realizing the opportunity that's out there and don't want to just like give up 4 years of their life. They want to like really engage that and make the most of it. And that's why people are choosing not to go to college. But if you had this hybrid option that really introduces you to this collective mentality of workmanship and like real world experience, I think the concept itself sells itself. And so I'm like super excited because this is totally a package that you could put together with an investor. And I'm working with a developer to establish a co-working space here in Vancouver. And these are like some of the areas I want to explore outside of this co-working space, and maybe build some metrics and build, kind of a test market for what that would be like, to where I would then turn around and pitch it to someone who can like attach to that vision. And then honestly, like if you could get this in like almost a single location in almost every like major US city, you have all of the schools paying, X amount in tuition. It's paid for. It's not you're not selling to the consumer. I think that's the easiest sell. You're not selling to the consumer. And that's the whole, like, people get so excited about, like, Uber is the biggest taxi service, and they own no taxis. And like there's a couple other, and like people are like, this is like the Uber of blah 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 or whatever. I think this honestly is like the Uber of college. It's the biggest college campus, and we offer no courses. Like how crazy is that? That's it right there. The biggest college campus, and we offer no courses. Like how freaking crazy is that? Campus Collective is the biggest college campus, and we offer no courses. That's it. Walk out.